Hi, friends. Welcome to the very first episode of Top Shelf Energy. You guys are going to get sick of my singing, so if you don't like it, just go on ahead and fast forward. Welcome, my beautiful friends. I am your host, Mose Arts, aka Karina. Y'all already know. For those that don't know, what do we like to say? Y'all already know, like these rappers. But so for those that don't know, hi, welcome to the shit show. This is my very first episode of Top Shelf Energy now with the Top Shelf and a motherfucking G. We're going to be discussing a lot of things that are all 420 Giggle Bush related. For the theys, the thems, and the she's, and the hers, welcome to the motherfucking show. We're going to be discussing a series of, 420 Giggle Bush friendly topics, lifestyle things, and just overall yapping about the good old Giggle Bush while we sesh as well. So I'm going to be lighting up, discussing topics that are, the most important that we don't talk about or that we do talk about and that I'm just going to give my opinion on, okay? Because I love to give opinions. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a loud mouth fire crackhead. So I'm going to sit here and talk your head off. Okay? So grab your coffee. Grab your favorite instrument of lung destruction. Okay, your accessories for goodies. Okay, we're gonna get our shebang going. So let's dive into this first episode. I really wanted to introduce myself for the people that don't know me. My name is Mozart. My real name is Karina. I renamed myself Mozart years ago, and I love that name, and so I would love to be called Mozart rather than Mosey Mozart. Whatever works for you, okay? As long as I'm not a stupid bitch, that's it. But anyways, but yeah, I'm Mozart. I am a 29-year-old Giggle Bush motherfucking digital artist, content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it. I really don't like the word influencer just because it has such a negative attachment to it from other people who don't believe that influencing is a thing. So content creator, whatever you want to fucking call it, okay? What works for you works for you. Let's not water down other people's work, okay? Some people make bands off of influencing. So anyways, I create digital art that is all Giggle Bush influenced. I do make, every now and then some of Mexican inspired art. I am Latina. I was born and raised in Acapulco, Guerrero, but I'm right now currently residing in the east coast of the USA. I am by the motherfucking mountains, so I live in the country and I absolutely motherfucking love it. Okay, the country is amazing. I love it here. Now the Giggle Bush is not legalized here, but we do have what's called THCA. We have Delta 8 here in the good old states of the motherfucking Carolinas. So that's what we're working with here. Of course, I'm still gonna get my hands on some real delicious Giggle Bush here. So yeah, that's just what we're working with. It is what it is. I still love the Carolinas. It is a very beautiful place. The mountains are gorgeous. Okay, the fall here is magnificent. The mountain ridges in the fall are just to die for. It just makes you want to have like a pumpkin spice latte shoved up your mother. Let me stop. Okay, but yeah. Born and raised in Acapulco, Guerrero, now currently residing here in the East Coast. I've been in the North Carolina area most of my whole fucking life. So here I am, clapping for everything that I'm saying for some reason. I am Mexican, Latina. Now, of course, when it comes down to the Giggle Bush, you guys, the stigmas, the stereotypes, everything that usually falls under this community that has, negative vibes is the same. It's attached to it just as everything else. In the Mexican community, they believe that, while you partake in THC, you are a bum. You have no motivation, zero ambition to want to continue anything in your life. Crazy, right? Crazy. And, growing up Latina and Latina in a very religious Christian household was like, whoo, traumatizing. Okay, it was a battle of being able to assert yourself and who you are and where you want to be, because if not, then you're going to hell and you're just gonna reside in hell for the rest of your life. Crazy, the types of stigmas that, you know, this plant falls under. Is just, I don't qualify it as a, drug. To me, this is a plant. This is a medicinal herb, that has so many positive benefits that contribute to people who are in chronic pain, some people who have anxiety, stress, so many things that this amazing herbs helps with. And the type of research that backs it up is crazy, that people still have these beliefs and ideologies. And I think it really just comes from the legalities of it. But apparently, even in places like Canada where it's federally legal, these stigmas still follow. I just want to say that probably just comes from society. Society has already brainwashed us to believe that this plant is, for bums. If you have no motivation, this is who you are. Whoa. All right. So yeah, growing up Latina, and eventually my parents finding out that I was a huge Giggle Bush partaker was kind of like a one moment. My parents were straight up not with the shits. Definitely try to talk it down, and but we've proved them wrong over and over. And by we, I mean my siblings and I, because we're all fucking Giggle Bush partakers, which is crazy. And we are successful owner. My sister is a successful business owner, as well as my brother. We all do things that are, self-employed, doing things for ourselves. And I think it's so amazing that we're out here getting our motherfucking hustle on. And the stereotypes just honestly have no way, shape, or form affected us, because we don't fall under those stereotypes, so when our parents ever want to sit down and talk down on this plant, we are the living proof that what your stereotypes are, putting out, this negative vibes that they're putting out, we are most definitely not the fuck that, okay? So, but, they're old school. They are stuck in their mindset and for some reason cannot and will not change their ways, and that's fine, but at the end of the motherfucking day, I don't give a shit. Still love and respect my parents, don't get me wrong. But they are very aware that my house is a 420 friendly house. And of course, if they come over, I'm not going to be smoking in their fucking face. But if you get a whiff or two, I'm not sorry. I ultimately do pay the bills here. And so with that being said, love you, but come at your own risk. So yeah, growing up Latina and having those stereotypes are, they are gonna be constantly there. They will affect your relationship with your family members. Now, if they still love you and care about you and they're still willing to, oversee these things, which our parents do ultimately, they will, continue to be a part of your life and not, shut you out. But unfortunately, not everybody can say the same thing. Some people, for them, this is a end of be all. And I think that's so sad that we still live in a society where, you're looked down upon for doing something that's beneficial for you. But, if that's something that's happening to you, my heart goes out to you and I send you a really, really big hug, because I know that sucks, and hiding this part of your life just to appease, family members and whatnot. Been there, done that, and it sucks because, you have to hide like who you really are, and it's nothing wrong. While meanwhile, the family alcoholic can just get turned and lit and cuss everybody out, and it's fine. Crazy that is the society that we live in. So, whatever. Moving on, the Giggle Bush has influenced my life in so many different ways. For me personally, I, love taking or partaking in the Giggle Bush for art purposes. I love sitting down on my desk and creating, like, pull up my little bowl, my Giggle Bush flower, and toke it up as I am drawing away. It's definitely contributes a lot to my inspiration when it comes to my art. As you guys can see, some of my pieces I'll put out here so y'all can see. I do have a shop open. Hitmyblunt.com is where you can get merch and apparel, or you can get stickers on my Etsy shop, which is all on my Linktree on the link below. So yes, absolutely love it. I do believe that there is a balance when it comes to this plant. Of course, I don't want to what is it called, put myself in a stone coma and not get any work done, which has happened before. I've been there where I want to just smoke on my fucking weed for some reason. So speaking of, let's go ahead and light up a bowl, because speaking of it, I want to smoke it now. So let's do what we gotta do. Okay, wait. I don't have a little table here, but I absolutely love this sesh box from Sesh. So if you guys want to get a cool little container for your Giggle Bush, I absolutely love it. It is multi-use. It has a removable tray, so you can do what you gotta do, like right here, right now, and you don't have to get a whole table to do what you gotta do. So let's smoke. I don't even like, here in where I live, like, you really don't know what you're getting. You're just gonna get what you get and put it in your lungs. So but yeah, let's see if I can continue to talk while I pack up this bowl. For some reason, I require full concentration on my bowl. But yeah, I absolutely love creating and drawing. It's one of my favorite things to do as an artist. I mean, even when it comes down to the content creating part of it, when I'm getting sent things like bongs and cards and gummies, I have to sample them out. So I'm going to get lit. Okay, I'm going to get lit off my tits. So I absolutely love making 420 content because, it's an excuse to smoke on my weed. But I do get paid for it, so at least I can get my goodies for the items that I need. All right. Beautiful piece by Blown Glass that I just cleaned, and it's already disgusting. Lord Jesus. But yeah, Blown Glass is one of my favorite brands of glass. I love this piece. It's my everyday use. Go check them out. Okay, bitch, calm down. Go check them out. I got passionate there, so y'all can see. You can get a discount by using my code Mozart. I'm not quite sure how much that gets you. It's either 15 or 20% off. But you guys can check them out and get yourself some cute pieces. So, all right, let's get the lungs ready. Snoop Dogg, watch out for your girl, bro. Take the wheel. Am I going in for another hit? Fuck yeah. All right. Still not finished. We gotta clear the bowl. Oh my God, for God knows how long I've been smoking, and I still have baby legs. I'm okay. I'm all right, y'all. I'm alive. Whew. All right. Let's stay focused. So I have a list here, okay? Because the litter I get, the more I forget what the fuck going on. So we gotta stay in topic. We gotta stay on topic. In topic. Okay. But taking in the Giggle Bush has brought me so many opportunities. Like, for example, working with some of the coolest brands ever. Get a grip, bitch. Some of the coolest brands ever. Sesh being one of them, who I did a paid collaboration with. But my favorite brand that I've worked with over and over and time again has got to be Ooze is one of my absolute favorite brands to work with. They are amazing. They were, I think, amongst one of the first 3 to 4 companies that I worked with as far as paid content went. And they are such an awesome, company to work with. And not only that, but their products are super fucking amazing. They're affordable. Still getting a grip here. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Oh, that feels so much better. Like I was saying, Ooze is amazing. I love their baggies. Their on-the-go travel bags are awesome because if you're like me, especially in the summertime, when you are just constantly on the go, but you want to take your goodies with you because duh, you are not about to miss the fuck out, okay? So their smell-proof bags are fucking awesome. Smell-proof, duh, I mean, it's like one of the first perks that makes it fucking awesome because you don't want to be smelling like a skunk, bitch. You don't want to be out here smelling like a skunk kadunk. I mean, for other stoners, we're going to be like, oh my god, bitch, that smells delicious. But for other people,
Brother,
so yeah, I have 2 of their smell-proof bags. Let me show. I have the big smell-proof, and then the small bag. They're both. I guess I could use like my face for. Use my face for sizes. But yes, the small one, of course, if you have like one of those little tiny bags and you just want to get something quick and on the go, it does fit a bowl and a lighter. And I do have this cool little card that's a grinder card, like by 7 Pipe, that they gave me. So you could just grind your oregano, you know what I'm saying? Like. So yes, I love the small one for when I'm traveling compact, and then if I'm like taking my book bag or something like that, I do like to take my bigger bag, which again, it's smell proof and it does have the seal, so it does have a password on it. I think that's so awesome. Let me show you guys the inside of it. Pretty nice. I like it, and y'all gonna see all of my Ooze goodies. Like, the Ooze battery was like what got me with Ooze, because when I was younger and I used to, like, carts were the shit, because there was like a time where carts were like vibing and thriving hard, and everybody was fucking smoking carts. So you had to have an Ooze battery because the Ooze batteries lasted longer. They have the voltage settings so you could change the heat so you don't burn your fucking car and it tastes like booty. And I have their hot knife, super cool, for my honey partakers. And this one has the light on it so you can like see where the fuck you're digging, because sometimes those little like dab containers be like deep in there, bitch. You can't even see what the fuck you're doing. So yeah, I have their electric what are these called? Nectar collector. Almost forgot. Their electric nectar collector. So this is a straw and a battery put together. So this is 2 pieces, and it is an electric nectar collector. It's so fucking awesome. It hits smooth, and it does have the the batteries again have the voltage, so you can change the heat settings, so you can get either a big ass motherfucking hit, a little hit, whatever hit you need. Okay. I also got their super cool. Turn on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Their herb vaporizer. This is called the Ooze Verge, and this is a drive herb vaporizer, so you can open it up, put your giggle bush in there, and boom, you're ready to motherfucking go. You just preheat it. You can set up the temperature on it, and boom, 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 and it looks like a regular fucking vape, so no one knows. It does still smell a little bit because it is flour, and flour, depending what kind of flour you're smoking, if it's dank it's going to be very strong. So there is still that when it comes to the vaporizers, but I love it. The battery life on that lasts fucking forever. I haven't even charged it in a long time, and I've used it back to back. So love Ooze. Like I said, one of the best brands that I've ever worked with when it comes to the collaboration work that I've done. So yeah, I started doing collaboration work about 2 years ago, I want to say. And the first company that I worked with was the Glass Blunt. The Glass Blunt's still around if anybody's looking for like an alternative version of, clean smoking instead of blunts. You have your little glass pipe that you can refill, which I don't know where the fuck it's at. I will find it for the next video. And yeah, so that were my first collaborative video that I did, and it all just started honestly with me just posting myself, partaking in the giggle bush and doing trending audios, funny videos, but with just giggle bushed infused and all that shit. And then as time changed, the algorithm on Instagram changed and everything just went down the fucking drain. Instagram is one of the hardest platforms to navigate when it comes to being a 420 content creator because their community guidelines are fucking bullshit, okay? They are the hall monitors of fucking weed. They hate this shit. They are notorious for flagging you down when it comes to posting, the over glamorizing of smoke. I understand that, that can be seen as easily influential, but then, they don't have the same energy when it comes to alcohol, yet on their community guidelines, it specifically says that, marijuana, cannabis, and alcohol and all of that is all under the same, flaggable content guideline or whatever. Yet, alcohol has their own hashtag. You can find it on your explore page, and yeah, it's very glamorized. So for them to, double down on smoking and not glamorizing smoking, but yet alcohol consumption is glamorized, is crazy to me. So who knows if things will change. I did reach 100K, and then I fluctuate from 100K, and then I moved down to 100K. That app is mentally fucking draining, okay? I just decided to take a quick break from it because I just didn't want it to end up hindering my creativity. I found myself not really putting any art out there because all of my art was getting fucking flagged. So I had to find different ways to get my art out there without, getting discouraged by getting flagged all the fucking time. I do post on Facebook more than I do on my Instagram, which is crazy that, Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same, and they are, the community guidelines are so different because I could post all my weed art on Facebook. Ow, there's something in my eye. I'm saying the amount of bias that, these apps and platforms have. YouTube, of course, also will age restrict your content when it comes to the Giggle Bush. So you do have to be 18 and plus and be logged into your account to be able to partake and see in this content. It is adult content as far as they say, even if it is for educational purposes only. Okay. Like I was saying, navigating different platforms when it comes to this plant, it is ridiculous. So don't get discouraged. I mean, if you're out there and you're wanting to become a 420 content creator and influencer, it is very much still a thing. There are people out there that are posting content and they're not getting flagged. So it's just like, I also believe that it comes down to whether your account has been burned by Instagram, which means you've been flagged constantly that your account no longer is being recommendable, even though they say it is. At the beginning stages, you may still do good. I just honestly suggest avoiding using keywords like weed, marijuana, cannabis. Just censor yourself as much as you can so that you do not get flagged. And try not to use the herb itself in your videos as much as possible, because that is also part of getting flagged. Because as soon as those bots see that delicious green plant, flagged. So yeah, just be careful. I mean, don't get discouraged. Just find different ways to be able to censor yourself and post your content without getting flagged. There are people out there that are successfully doing it. So many awesome content creators that have found the, back door to being able to post their content without getting flagged. So it's very doable. Don't get discouraged, my friends. It's very much a thing. So, period. But yeah, so the cannabis community, the Giggle Bush community on the online world and even in the real world is out there. It's massive. It is, and they're very supportive. I've only been out here and active for only a couple years. And for me to reach 100,000 followers on Instagram is crazy because, again, this community is very tight knit. We look out for each other. We uphold each other so that we don't let these stupid ass fucking apps take us down, okay? Because what we're not going to do is get rid of us. They're not going to get rid of us, okay? They're not going to take us down, period. They're not going to take us down, okay? We're going to keep doing what we doing. And so engaging with your community is a big, huge part of this, experience of having a podcast, of having followers, of having a community is, talking to these people and knowing that there is a real human being, a real tiny, fun-sized human being behind the account that they are watching. I think that's part of the culture is not watering yourself down to just be like everybody else and, get influenced to just do the trends that everybody's doing and fall and be like everybody else. For example, I don't like to dance and do those weird little dances that, TikTokers do. While I do think they're pretty neat and fun to watch, I don't like doing it. So I'm not going to do it. But will I do the trendy audios? I will do it, and I will find a way to make it mine, okay? And I think authenticity is the key to the glue to putting yourself out there and starting your own podcast, starting your own content account, starting your own videos, and putting yourself out there and doing this shit, okay? So let's take a hit to that again. So yeah, I honestly love that all of my siblings are stoners because we all get to partake in this together. It does contribute to our creativity. My brother's a DJ. My family comes from a big, huge crowd of just DJs and music. So, getting a little stoned, taking a giggle bush break. Now, my parents are like extremely against the giggle bush, which is crazy, like my dad's side of the family comes from a line of stoners. So my dad just decided to say, fuck it, I'm not gonna be that. Everybody to each their own. Maybe he had a negative experience with it. Some people do. It happens. Some people take edibles and don't have a great time. And, it writes them off from weed all the way. So I get it, To each their own. Like, for example, I can't drink worth the fuck. Like, my body cannot hold alcohol, which is great because I don't even care about alcohol. So, I don't gotta do the most to get lit. Is it that my dad doesn't partake and his siblings were like huge stoners? But again, to each their own. I don't force it on anybody. And if you don't want none, more for me, right? Right. I wish that my parents would partake. That would be awesome. I think it's awesome for people whose parents partake with them, like vibes. Take a little hit with your parents. All right. Take number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Somebody said that there was a key to not coughing, and I never heard it. I'm going to look it up and see how that goes. But anyways, I've been surviving on these apps, you guys. So for those of you that have officially switched over to YouTube, I am going to try to be a little bit more active and posting more on here because, yeah, like I was telling you guys, Instagram got me fucked up. I am not really posting as much on there, like I said, because it's just not it. So I'm going to put a little bit more effort towards being a little bit more active on my YouTube. And if you guys are interested, you guys can check me out on Facebook as well, where I do post a lot of my art. And I will be reopening my Buy Me My Coffee, where you guys can subscribe to getting exclusive access and early access to all of my art, and my sticker club, where you guys are going to be getting monthly subscriptions to a lot of my new sticker designs. Right now it is on pause. I'm going to be reopening it by the end of this coming week, hopefully by the next. Either way, you guys will be seeing it on the link tree below in my bio. You guys can get early access to all of that good stuff on there, as well as early access to episodes of Top Shelf Energy. So I will catch you, ladies and gentlemen, on the next side in the next episode of Top Shelf Energy. Yay! Yay! I'm high. I'm lit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, share, and comment, and subscribe to the channel. And leave below any topics, questions that you guys want to discuss on this awesome motherfucking podcast, okay? I will catch you guys later.